Hello everybody, it's me Sui and welcome back to my channel. And as you can tell, you're in the dark room of mine, and for the reason why I'm wearing a mask, I don't want to reveal my person, my face. Oh, why am I saying reveal my person? Reveal my inner self. No, I'm just really shy on camera. I've never done this before, so yeah. And I'm wearing my PJs now, so PJs, yeah. Anyways, today's video, I have filmed this video for many times now, and I've been trying to cut it short so that it wouldn't be that long. And currently, if you're seeing that this place is glowing, well, it's 12 season and I'm kind of a shopaholic, so I'm just gonna be talking about studies while doing some stuff in the background, which is joining the Shopee Live. So, what's today's video's topic? Today's video's topic is about N levels. Yes, I'll be telling you all about my experience during N levels, my thought process after N levels. Basically, this is just a story time. Some of the sentences I said in like the previous recordings were really bad. So, yeah, that's why I'm doing this all over again. Let me start with like what is N level? It's just a national exam that a small portion of the cohort will be taking. The main portion will be taking the O levels, while the other small portion will be taking the N levels and the NT N levels. So, yeah. Okay, so what was my score? I mean, I didn't tell anyone my score, like, I didn't disclose my score on the internet, but I can say that I didn't do quite well. As in, I didn't do quite well to get into PFP. So I missed by a point to go into PFP, so the minimum points should be 12 and I got 13 for my N levels. And then yeah, so usually for national exam release, there's gonna be like a bunch of slides for the teacher to go through, and then they will show you like the overall percentages and the statistics, and then the students' names from like I think each class or even the entire cohort. So my name was there, so I was like, yay, I can go to the Poly Foundation program. And no, I didn't go there. I couldn't go there in the first place. I wasn't even qualified for it, so I didn't manage to actually get into PFP. So, what did I do in the end? What did I even choose in the end? So, let me introduce you to the different pathways an N level student, a N level student can take. So, basically, when you get back your results, you will be getting different booklets, literally different booklets. And actually, let me just be real with y'all. I did not read any of them because I wasn't really interested in them. Maybe I did, maybe one or two, but anyways, it's not important. So basically, I did not read like most of the booklets that they gave me, and there's actually six choices. So, the last two choices weren't in like my the last two choices weren't like applicable to me because I didn't have to go to the extent to actually like retake it or something. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, there's actually seven choices. So the main few that N level students would know it's I mean any N level students would know is going back to 5NA, which is doing the O levels, and then you can go to DPP, which is basically the direct poly program at ITE. So it's higher NITEC of 2 years, and then after that you go to poly. And then the third one would be PFP, which is the Poly Foundation program, which is you go for this 1 year program and then it prepares you for year one. So basically, yeah, I think these are the main three. Yeah, the main three. And then there's like a main four, but these are like the main three that teachers would always push the idea on you, and then everything. So basically, the main three are these, and then there's like four more. Four more would be, so there's the ITE, the normal NITEC route, which is going to NITEC for 2 years and then going to higher NITEC, and then from there you can go to poly. And then the fifth route, which is the NAFA route, which is going to the NAFA Foundation program. I'm not really very sure about this, but basically from the website, it's a 35-week foundation program, and then after that you have to like pass something so that you can become a year one. I'm not really sure. So the NFPA, and also actually I didn't even know that this existed until I went to actually find out more about it. Yeah, so just do your research. If you really are interested in art, go to this route. Then there's the sixth route, which is going to go and like literally take your private diploma. I think you can research on schools, on like which school you can go and get it from. So you can go to Kaplan, you can go to like, I don't know, there's many different institutions for you to choose from. And then the seventh pathway would be actually retaking it. And actually the four choices weren't really applicable to me because I got 13 points. So I'm like in between of the DPP to 5NA and also PFP, but PFP is out of question because wait, no, actually it's only three routes. Three routes that I'm not really, that does not, it does not apply to me. So I actually can pick between 5NA, DPP, and also NFP. In the end, I chose to come back to Sec 5 and do O levels. Oops. Yeah. So basically, you would be asking me by now, which route do you actually recommend people to take? Let me just be real with you that it's basically your own choice. Your, like, literally, this is basically your tertiary education, and you should choose wisely. You shouldn't be swayed to how do I say this to not make it sound very controversial. You shouldn't be swayed by others to go to a certain institution. Like for example, your friend wants to go to the art institution, and then you're not really interested in art, and then you go into the art institution. That wouldn't be putting you in a best situation because you're not really into art and you're only there because of your friend. So please just don't do that. Choose wisely, choose where you want to go wisely. Do not be swayed by friends. And basically O-level students as well, I mean, for me, I'm trying not to be swayed by friends. Not saying that I did not feel that way before, but really look at yourself and choose the choice that you want and not what others want. Even if your parents say don't go here and you really want to, you should go for it and not really listen to whatever other people are talking about. You would ask me, would you recommend people coming back to Sec 5 and A? Yes and no, because yes part as in you can come back and then it will be like a shorter route to poly. Yes. No being it's much more stressful. It's mentally draining to be doing papers after papers every single day. It's much more mentally draining than N levels. It's a different ball game as well because you are actually competing to go to poly and JC with the 4 express students. So that's really pros are that you're gonna have this nice environment in your school that you're very familiar with. Yeah, you're definitely going to love it and everything. It's gonna be very near to your house. Yes, all these pros, but there are cons as well, that it will be mentally draining, it will be really tiring, it will be really, my experience in Sec 5 and A wasn't that great because my 1 week breakdown was every day go to school, like literally 5 days a week, and then after that I have 7 hours of tuition classes. So Mondays, Fridays, and Sundays are the days where I have tuition classes. You should remember that tuition classes don't just require you to go for those days. On maybe like exam weeks, they will ask you to come for extra. Like if you don't really like tuition classes and you have to take them, I don't recommend you to come back because you are going to really have tuition classes. I mean, if you have the means to get tuition classes, you are going to get tuition classes when you're in Sec 5 and A because it's a different environment. In Sec 4 and A, you're like carefree. Most of you, I'm just saying most of you, you're mostly more carefree, and then you are learning things slower. But in Sec 5 and A, you have to learn everything fast and then adapt to the O-level standard that O-level wants, basically. And it's really a con, and your teachers are not lying to you that it is a bad thing to come back, because in many years of the Sec 5 and A, not a lot of people do well. Not saying that not everybody does well, but not many people do well in O levels as a Sec 5 and A student. Some people may even retake it after this 1 year, and it will be like wasting time here. So if you're sure that your foundation in Sec 4 and Sec 3 are really strong, then like you really built your foundation in Sec 3 and 4, then I think you can come back. But if you don't, and if you don't like studying, don't come back. Even if your parents say ITE is not good, ITE is whatever, I still recommend you to go ITE if you don't really like studying. So because ITE is more specialized and you won't be doing the same subjects that you've been doing in secondary school. So that's why I really recommend you guys to really just look into the courses available and choose wisely. And if you really don't like studying, please just find a course that really fits you. And if you don't have any choice and you have to come back, then come back with the mentality that you're going to do well and that you're not going to be slacking. Because once you slack in Sec 5 and A, it's going to be very hard for you to climb back up again because you cannot lose that momentum. Not telling you to be starting to study at the beginning of the year, but you do need to build the momentum throughout the year. So that's why I recommend you guys not to come back. Like in Sec 4 and A, you definitely have those days where you're like lazy. You can really like pile out work, but when it comes to Sec 5 and A, when you pile out work, it's not going to be easy for you to finish everything all at once. And if you guys have seen my Instagram story for June holidays, my teachers gave a really large stack of homework. You're going to expect that in Sec 5 and A, but I don't know, maybe it depends on schools. But for my school, they gave like a lot of homework, and plus we end at around 2 to 3 o'clock every single day, and we have to finish a lot of homework for the day. So like during the year, I'm like really sleep deprived. I'm really tired, and physically and mentally tired to be doing all this different stuff. So really, I do recommend you guys to choose something out of 5 and A. But if you guys really want to come back to 5 and A, just come back with the mentality that you are going to do well, and then you're going to really work really hard for this national exam, because it's really like the last year for you. And if you don't do well, you are going to waste your entire year here. And I'm actually quite scared for my O-level results, because from what I heard from my teachers, the previous batches of 5 NA students didn't do really really well, so that's why I'm really scared. But basically, if you're going to come back to 5NA, please just study hard, study hard and study smart. The other pathways, I'm not really sure how to say anything, but I only have I have the experience of 5NA, so I can only give you like the breakdown of 5NA. Actually, before you actually get your results, maybe go to like the popular bookstore to like look through. I mean, I'm not trying to tell you to actually go and flip through, but basically, if you have an older sibling, if you have like a express cousin or something like that, maybe ask them to show you some questions, or actually you can actually go online and find some materials and try to actually solve some of the math questions and everything. If you can solve them, or if you think it's too hard for you, then maybe that's your answer of not coming back. You just need to see if you can answer those questions. And by the way, Sec 5NA is really a very short year. I remember that I had to like prepare for my Chinese exam, so I had January to June. So the first half of the year, you're gonna be really very busy because you're gonna be preparing for your mother tongue exam. You're gonna be busy preparing for your mother tongue exam, and then after that, you'll find out your mother tongue results. It's either you retake or don't retake. I would suggest that you guys do well in your first time and then go and not retake again, because you're gonna waste a lot of time. And wasting a lot of time is not really very good in 5NA, because 5NA you can't really waste a lot of time. So just do it once and do it good. Don't waste your time the second time. Ugh, I'm using so many times, but okay. So basically that's it. And then after that, so after June, you'll be a little bit more free than in the beginning of the year, but you'll be really busy. And then after O levels, when you realize like, wow, I did so much work, when you're like cleaning out your books, you'll be like, wow, I did so much work. And then you will feel like this emptiness, because you've been doing like so many practice papers every single day that you're like, I need more. That's how I feel now, because I'm currently like on the holiday thing, and I'm like, yeah, I'm basically, I feel this emptiness for some reason. So if you come back and then you're done with O levels, you're gonna feel that way for, I think, a while, until you get back your results. So yeah, that's all I have for today's video. I didn't expect myself to speak so quickly, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it was helpful for you. Stay safe, and no matter which pathway you choose, you're gonna do good. And also, one more thing, let me just give you one small short story. So remember that in the beginning I told you that my name was out on the slides, right? So my name was there. And then after that I literally secretly typed to my mom like, hey, I got like leading student. And then after that she was like really happy, till I took my results slips, and then I realized I got 13 points and I didn't get into PFP. So that's why I'm here. So yeah, that's like the only sad story I can give you. So yeah, if you see your name there, don't be too happy. Look at your results before you determine anything. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this is like literally like a new type of video that I try to do. So yeah, I have filmed this like 5 times now, so thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy your holidays. And by the time I'm uploading this video, it will be like before your N-level results day, which is on 17 December. So, good luck, and I'm sure you guys will do well. And congratulations, you have finished your tertiary. What am I saying? I can't speak today. But basically, just congratulations for finishing your secondary school education, and whatever you choose, it's gonna be a good choice. So, good luck, fighting, and I'll see you next time. I'm really awkward, so bye.